from Thor 1.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 MCU props the actors stole from set.
And he's holding the original Iron Man helmet, and Downey had given it to him as a gift.
For this list, we're looking at the most outrageous things that performers from the studio took home. What MCU souvenirs would you take if you had the chance? Let us know in the comments, and we promise not to tell. Number 10, her own Mjolnir, Cate Blanchett.
Proud to have it. Shamed of how he got it.
In 2020, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert was running from inside everyone's homes. This allowed Colbert to get a peek at the props that stars had snuck off set for decorations and mementos. Along with Tauriel's fighting blades, Cate Blanchett produced Thor's hammer for show and tell.
I got the hammer.
You have Mjolnir?
I have Mjolnir here.
Apparently, she didn't break it into a million pieces after all. Blanchett joked that her theft and not COVID was the reason the newest Thor movie had been shut down. Since she swung Mjolnir around with ease, one thing is very clear. Cate Blanchett is worthy.
It's not possible.
Darling, you have no idea what's possible.
Casetify is the world's most popular tech accessories brand for all your favorite devices. With thousands of unique designs to choose from and cutting-edge protection, you never have to compromise your style for safety. With their bounce, impact, and ultra-impact cases, Casetify has a level of protection to suit all your needs. But their most requested case of all is the Clear Case with MagSafe compatibility. The Clear Case sports a sleek profile that hugs your phone with raised edges and a protective camera ring. With tactile buttons and slip grip, using the Clear Case feels natural. And the UV Defender technology prevents yellowing and keeps the design crystal clear. With over 6 feet of drop protection, it exceeds the military standard and keeps your phone flawless. It's also eco-friendly, made from 65% recycled plant-based materials. Make it your own by choosing from thousands of curated designs from talented artists worldwide. All right, drop test time. And my iPhone is unharmed thanks to the raised lips and camera ring the Clear Case provides. The Clear Case works with all MagSafe chargers and docks, so let's check it out. That click is so satisfying, and now I can carry my cards with me. Customize your Clear Case now. Go to www.casetify.com/watchmojo today to get 15% off your order.
Number 9, Nebula's metal arm, Karen Gillan.
We got a whole box of hands if that one don't work out.
It is fine.
Karen Gillan's blue-skinned cyborg is well known for being short-tempered and aggressive. Could this be because of all the mechanical parts that had to be attached to her every day of filming? According to reports, it could take up to 5 hours to get Gillan into full makeup. Part of that tedious process included a prosthetic sleeve to create a metallic robot arm. So, it's a little surprising that she chose to keep that arm as a memento.
I know you got a metal arm, but
I do too. No, it's with the KY.
That's it.
It's a lovely experience first thing in the morning.
It's possible that nobody else wanted it. After all, Gillan also shared that her prosthetic pieces would often squirt out sweat when they were removed.
I wasn't always like this.
Number 8, Hawkeye suit, Jeremy Renner.
Enough materials to make your costumes plus 2 more. I know a certain someone who needs a little help with theirs.
Captain America was frequently given a hard time for being too much like a Boy Scout. It turns out that Jeremy Renner was the one who carefully followed the rules. In an interview, he lamented that many of his co-stars stole props from the set, but he didn't. What stopped him? Marvel told the actors not to. However, after filming wrapped on the Hawkeye TV series, Renner asked if he could borrow the superhero's suit.
So I said, fine, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it dressed as Hawkeye. And, just plus it up.
Why not?
He wanted to wear it while volunteering at his daughter's school. Of course, now that he's got it, he doesn't plan to give it back.
Oh, you wore it!
Yeah.
Oh my God, it looks so good. I told you. I told you.
All right, listen to me.
Number 7, Kimoyo beads, Chadwick Boseman.
Remote access Kimoyo beads. Updated to interface directly with my send table.
Despite many of the MCU heroes snagging their costumes from the set, Chadwick Boseman didn't want his Black Panther suit. He felt like keeping it in his home would be too much responsibility. However, Boseman did manage to take home some of the Wakandan technology. The actor revealed that he had the Kimoyo beads around his wrist on an episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Beads, the Kimoyo beads.
Oh, those
I
are
actually have
beads.
them on right now.
In the films, these provide information, enable communication, and grant access to a wide variety of Wakandan technologies. It definitely seems like something worth getting your hands on. We're guessing he had to imitate Black Panther and go on a secret mission to acquire these useful spheres of technology.
Just don't freeze when you see her.
What are you talking about? I never freeze.
Number 6. An orb, a frog, and a fin. Michael Rooker. Yondu doesn't like to give up interesting things he finds on his adventures.
Not do that to each other. We're Ravagers. We got a code.
Yeah, and that code is steal from everybody.
After all, he did decide to keep Peter Quill instead of giving him to his birth father. While the leader of the Ravagers keeps most of his collection on his control console, actor Michael Rooker uses a shelf. His home mantle contains the little glass frog that his character was so intrigued by in the first film.
You got any other cute little buggers like this one? I like to stick them all in a row on my control console.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
Although Yondu wasn't thrilled with the orb he finally managed to get from Star-Lord, Rooker was plenty happy to add it to his prop collection. You'd probably also find the blue alien's distinctive headpiece in a place of pride. Apparently, Rooker doesn't like to let go of his souvenirs either.
There's a prototype fin. The thing I wore on my head, there's a drawer next to the bunk. It's in that. It's red.
Number 5. Captain America's Shield. Chris Evans.
Yes, I think it works.
Captain America's shield is the symbol of his superhero status. It's been with him since he became the first Avenger. After laying it down after a dispute with Tony Stark, the billionaire returned the shield in order to heal their relationship and bring the team back together.
I'll do my best.
That's why it's yours.
Steve Rogers gave it to Sam Wilson to symbolize the passing of the hero title. So is it any wonder that it was the prop that Chris Evans chose to take home with him at the end of his time as Captain America? Although he didn't get the full suit when he left the Endgame set, there's always a chance he could pick up a form-fitting Cap uniform in the future.
Mr. Rogers, I almost forgot that suit did nothing for your ass.
No one asked you to look, Tony.
It's ridiculous.
I think you look great, Cap. As far as I'm concerned, that's America's ass.
Who gets the magic wand?
Number 4. Star-Lord's jacket. Chris Pratt.
Wait.
What?
That bastard didn't put it back.
Put wand back.
Even before Guardians of the Galaxy was released, Chris Pratt had a feeling that Star-Lord would be a popular character in the MCU. In order to be fully prepared, he took home one of the Space Adventurer's jackets. The wardrobe item came in clutch in 2015. Back then, Pratt and Chris Evans made a bet on whether the Seahawks or the Patriots would win Super Bowl 49. Ultimately, Star-Lord's actor called it wrong. He happily donned the jacket to make good on his loss.
Well, Chris Pratt made good on his Super Bowl bet with Chris Evans Friday, showing up to a Boston Children's Hospital dressed as Star-Lord.
Pratt brought many smiles to children's faces at a cancer treatment center in Boston while dressed as Star-Lord. At the end of the day, we bet none of those kids forgot the name of the hero that visited them.
It was all in good fun, though, and to help raise money for an important cause.
Number 3. Deadpool suit. Ryan Reynolds.
And please don't make the super suit green. Or animated.
As soon as you see that distinctive red and black suit running down the street with katanas, you know Deadpool is on the way. And once he opens his mouth, you know who is inhabiting that character. Ryan Reynolds worked for years to achieve his dream of starring in a Deadpool movie that he could be proud of. Not only does the actor love the character, but he also loves wearing the suit. While doing a friendship quiz with Will Ferrell, Reynolds revealed that he keeps one in his basement. It's apparently stored on a mannequin and spends its days terrifying his children.
It is, yeah. Terrifies my kids, but yeah, it's just standing there.
And it reeks.
If one of them is lucky, they might inherit one of the suits one day.
That's why it's high time that you had a super suit. This one is yours. You might want to get it steam cleaned, especially around the pants.
Number 2. Multiple Mjolnirs. Chris Hemsworth.
So last time Chris was here, he said that he took 5 of Thor's hammers home. I don't know how they missed 5 hammers, but you managed to smuggle 5 of them home.
Some actors try to keep their prop heists on the down low. After all, some items are so crucial within the movies that everyone would notice if they left the set. But Chris Hemsworth does not seem too worried about prying eyes. He's revealed in many interviews that he has not just one, but many of Thor's hammers.
There's a couple of comments. It made very difficult for me to get another hammer from the next movie.
Right.
Or the new weapon that I have in this film. I was like, I'm going to get one of them. They're like, no. We know what you've done 5 times.
He told Jimmy Kimmel that he tries to put them in prominent spots around the house. However, his wife will often move them into an out-of-the-way location. Does she place them conveniently near the door on a coat hook? Not exactly. Honestly, they're more likely to end up in his bathroom.
I'll put it somewhere else, in the kitchen, on display. It goes back in the cupboard. So I think the toilet, she might go, that's a pretty practical idea.
Number 1. The Giant Avengers A. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. knows where MCU props truly belong. Originally, he ended up with Iron Man's helmet, but he then realized it belonged to someone else. When Tom Holland and his little brother Patty visited his home, Downey Jr. gave the helmet to the younger kid as a present.
And Patty comes running into the room, and he's holding the original Iron Man helmet. And Downey had given it to him as a gift.
Outside of that legendary tech, the Iron Man actor knew exactly where a prop from Avengers Age of Ultron belonged. You remember seeing the giant A at the Avengers base at the end of the film? Somehow, he managed to get his hands on it without the help of any Iron Man drones. Downey Jr. decided its final resting place should be his office in LA.
I said, why is this in England? Send it back to LA, I'll put it in my office. They're like, seriously? I said, yeah, I'll wait.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.